Hello, everybody. Hello, Derek and Painted Pony and Tanya and Flocasso. Welcome in. Sorry for the little delay there. Boy, I don't know what's going on. Lately, it just doesn't even want me to start. It tells me I have to change to the other orientation, whether I'm vertical or horizontal. Weird stuff. So here we go. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I could have called this one Wet Wednesday. Good morning, Frank, because man, it is a really wet day here. All right, notification got dropped just like that. Good to see it. Hello, Derek. Yep, I'm vertical. It kind of looks like, for whatever reason, if I want to be horizontal, the only way I can do it is to just do it. Anything scheduled is now being forced vertical. I didn't even try to go horizontal this time, and then it did the same thing. It does this little message where it says, change your orientation. And before, when you do that, you'd just change it, and then all of a sudden you were in business. But now, that's not quite the same. Oh, 15 people here already. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 4 thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you're coming in. And welcome to Raven's Chest. For anybody who might be new here, my name is Doug, and I sell vintage jewelry, basically. I'm a treasure hunter in general, and vintage jewelry is what I specialize in. Hello, Gina. Hello, Joshy boy. Welcome in, guys. But often while I'm buying jewelry, I come across a lot of other beautiful things as well. Such as, check out this little labradorite heart I found yesterday. Yesterday I did my shipping, and while I did my shipping, you know, there's a little shop right there that I like to stop in at. And when I stopped in, got a couple pretty nice pieces. Check out this big old starburst silver brooch pendant. Looks like a heart above your head. The Vera Wang looks like a heart. Oh yeah, totally, Flocasso. A little orange heart. Yeah, pick that up in their case. Couldn't believe that was there. And also, check out these Victorian 14 karat golden enamel little doll. I call them doll pins, sweater pins, tiny little pins. Those were in there as well, and they are cremants. So pretty stoked to walk in and find those. I feel like I got something else. Thought I got something else while I was there too, but it's not striking me. Oh, this was something else that was new. I didn't actually get to look at this. This came in kind of in between buys. So didn't really get a look at it. I still haven't tested it. I need to test the top of that. I assume it's brass. But it could be gold. So it's pretty. Got a nice patina on it. Looks like some sort of agate, maybe even a petrified wood or something on that. Really cool. So, all right, 10 thumbs up. I see we got 10 thumbs up. You know what we do here at 10 thumbs up? I'm so in trouble, Gina, you're funny. Yeah, and then I also, I know that I showed the stuff that came from Goat Hill. I was able to show that while we were down at the beach. Giveaway, you got it, Derek. It is time for a free shipping giveaway. So let's do it. Hello, Francis, welcome in. Okay, and shipping-wise, anybody who bought things on Monday, I have those all boxed and ready to go. And I'll be shipping those out with everything that sells today. But if you bought something on Monday, I'll combine your orders. Yeah, there you go. And then I do plan on invoicing after today's sale, and then getting everything shipped out tomorrow. So Botswana agate. Oh, okay, Flocasso, I like that. Flocasa. Hey, is Bruce and Dennis in the house? Doug, that roach is fabulous. The sparkler. Oh yeah, Gina. I can't wait to see that. To see that on the hat. Gina bought all the stuff I wanted. You guys are funny. All right, we're gonna go with. All right. This one's gonna go quick. We're just going with a color. Hit me up with a color in the chat. I'm sure the first couple ones are gonna get it. That chick Flocasso. That chick Flocasa. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Frank. Oh my goodness. All right, we got blue, magenta, and painted pony right out the gate. Painted pony got it with green. Congratulations, painted pony. Free shipping. Let me put a little note on that. Free shipping. Bam, that one's going into the tub for painted pony. Congratulations, painted pony. Mikasa, Sukasa, Flocasa. You guys are great. Thank you. You know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one more giveaway. 33 people in the house now and 11 thumbs up. Yeah. Those are some magic numbers going on. All right. This one's a little bit harder. Going for an animal. An animal. Ooh, Derek with bird, lion, tiger. This message is held for review. Raccoon, spider, jaguar. Why is it not letting me? Chimp. All right. Thank you for being super aggressive. Chat filter. Jaguar, lion, monkey, dog, sloth, dragon. Ape, griffin. Oh, I like this. These are some good animals. I can give you one hint. We do not have these in America. Big Ball Tim. All right. Big Ball Tim. Big Ball Tim would approve of this animal as well. Jackalope. Darn. Gina, we have those in North America, unfortunately. Elephant. Derek is in the right continent. Kangaroo. Kiwi. Mouse. Koala. Zebra. Oh, Derek, man, you're just getting hot. I'm telling you. Derek is getting hot with the safari animals. Animals you might see on a safari. Zebra. Cobra. Oh, geez. Hello, Jen B. Hello, Mama Chola. Welcome in, Mama Chola. Good to see you. Dean with anteater, yak, lion, elephant, hyena. Oh man, we're getting so close here. I can drop one more hint, and if I give one more hint, it's gonna give it away. Hello, Kirsten. Welcome in. Thanks for popping in, Kirsten. Good to see you. Hi. Oh, darn, did I miss a couple? Leopard, giraffe, mongoose, Flocasso. You got it with cheetah. Cheetah, Flocasso. You nailed it. You know, somehow I had a feeling that you were going to be the one that got that. It was the painting that gave me the idea. Mama Chola knew it was a cat. She was trying. She's like, safari cat. It's got to be lion. All right, congratulations, Flocasso. You got free shipping. Flocasa, sorry. I forgot. There we go. Flocasa. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Something about that. I don't know how doing a free shipping giveaway can be so fun. It was the painting that made me guess cheetah. Nice, Frank. Yeah, I had a feeling that one might register there pretty soon. So, hello, Shell Bell, and hello, Madonna and Child Jewelry. Welcome in. Everybody's ats today, Lori. Got to do the at translation. I need an at translation chart. You know, sometimes people's ats aren't exactly what I'm used to seeing here. So, all right. I hope everybody is having a great day. I do have jewelry for sale. We're not just giving away free shipping and talking about the weather, but I do like to ask everybody about the weather. Today, it's super wet here. I woke up, it was raining. We knew it was coming, and it's just been raining. It's been raining all morning. Hello, Love Mad Girl. Welcome in. And anybody that I missed, I'm sorry. Sometimes I look off and the chat flies by and I miss people. Hello, Jen. Speaking of which, don't want to miss you, Jen. Hello. How you doing? All right, the first item to come up is this really nice sterling silver and CZ. Look at all the different levels of bling. This is like a bling sampler ring. 70 almost here, 65 and sunny in Ohio today, but it will probably snow tomorrow. Beautiful here, sunny in the 60s, nice. It sounds like most people have raining 44, cool weather, all right, Francis. Got the same vibe I got going here today. Sounds like most people have pretty nice weather today. A poo-poo platter of bling, exactly. It is exactly a sampler platter of bling. Look at this. It's got so many different things going on here. It's got that cool chain in the center, flanked on the edges by these nice little rows of CZ. Then you got the little emerald cut, and the chain in the middle is just great. That's too cool. And then almost like a twisted rope right below it. It's a twisted ring of bling. It is a size 7 1/4. It fits my 7 pretty nicely. Little loose. It's like 7 1/2, 8. And it's actually comfortable, but it's tight on there. So depending on how you like your fit, there you go. It is sterling silver and CZ, and that one is 24 bucks. Starting bid of 2.4. Get that back up there. See if I missed anybody. $24 on that super ring of bling sampling. Maybe I need a little bit more coffee before I try doing some rhyming. Hello, Happy Ducky. Good morning to you. Hello, Tama. Hope you're doing well. All right, nobody in on that one at 24. Let's put that down and bring it back at 42 later. That mug is still fantastic. This one, Derek? I agree. I really like these. It's pretty fantastic. All right, next item coming up. Oh, a little powder jar. This one's 800 silver. It's 1.5 inches by 1 1/8 inch. It is German silver 800. I did not polish it. A couple minutes of polishing and this thing would be shiny as can be. There you go. And that little sucker is 25 bucks. It does have one little dent there on the lid. And that one, if somebody's into that, is 25 bucks. Just messing. I wish I could help people do better understand that tarnish is not dirt. All right, Tama. Yeah, it's a pretty common pretty common impulse or compulsion for people that just polish things up. So I get it, but it's not dirt. But sometimes a little cleaning goes a long ways. You know what? This one, no action at 25. Let's drop it. Where's Karen? Is Karen around? We're gonna dug it down, Karen. We're gonna drop that one to 20. If somebody likes that for 20 bucks, get on it. It is hallmarked here on the edge. Hallmarked with that German silver 800 and little maker's mark on it as well. Damn. You don't want to get me started on that. All right, that one's going down. You don't want to get me started on that. Trust me. Oh, the dragon ring. This thing is actually pretty freaking rad. Refresh, Lori. All right, this is pretty sweet. Nice dragon ring. It's a size 8. It's 7.8 grams. And the one thing I noticed about this, when I first bought it, I didn't realize it, how nicely it's cast. Like, it's a nice heavy casting. One thing I did see was how well the band was done. Kept that nice dragon tail texture around it. And that one's 38 bucks. $38 on that one. Size 8, 7.8 grams. And yeah, again, it's not a thin little dragon. It's a nice substantial piece. You can kind of see that, see the scale of it right there. And size 8, yeah, it likes that. It likes that size. Gina, I see you in at 38. All right. I don't see anyone else, so let's call that one. I love it at a size 9.5, right, Derek? Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, sizing it is possible, but you'd lose some of that texture. Unless you had someone that, oh, I see Madonna and Child jewelry back at 40. Gina's right back at 45. Picasso says same. Size it up a little. Yeah, I would say if you were going to size it, you'd want to have a jeweler who was skilled enough to be mindful of that texture and who could actually duplicate it. It looks like maybe it was. It looks like it's just worn, actually. Madonna and Child is out. We have Gina at 45. All right, thank you, ladies. Sold to Gina at 45. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, that one has a nice feel to it. Looking for that one Sharpie that's gonna make the show. Is this one it? Going back to full-size Sharpies. All right, thank you, Gina. And let's see. Oh, this is awesome. I was kind of gonna hold this for the end, but I didn't do any numbers, and I'm just pulling out of my, I have 2 boxes here prepared, and I'm just pulling randomly. So if anybody has any requests from what they saw, please do let me know. Not your usual pink Gina. Right? Right, Francis? Not your usual vibe. Hello, Bruce and Dennis. Welcome in. I hope you guys are back and recovering, and you guys had a great vacation and a happy anniversary. So welcome in. This one, I did not get to do a proper preview on it. I even hesitated to even bring it up, but we're here. Why not? You're all here. It is sterling silver. It's really an amazing, amazing piece. Unsigned. Definitely reminds me of a Trifari, like an Alfred Philippe inspired design. Oh man. Look at those great eyes. It is sterling silver. It's 1.75 inches by 1.5 inches, 17 grams. Has nice little rhinestones in the top here, a little bit faded out, but definitely it's a collector's piece, really. This belongs in a collection. Yeah, I've never had this, and it just has a really great quality feel to it. That one is $175 on that. 175. Yeah, stunning owl. Mamachola, me neither. And I scoured it. There is one spot on here that almost looks like it could be a Boucher mark. I'm like, oh, is it Boucher? Yeah, it's the Phrygian caps that looks kind of like a bird. But there's not enough there for it to really be like, yeah, that's it. But it's definitely in that school. It has that feel. It has that look. Bruce and Dennis, have you ever thought about living full-time on a cruise ship? Eldine, planting a seed there. Man, imagine that with, if they were doing lives from the cruise ship, that'd be awesome. Going around with like a jelly belly abdomen and even a couple other stones, but it's set in stainless. Oh, interesting, Tana. Yeah, this one, I was pleasantly surprised. It's actually marked. Marked sterling on the back there. Right, Tanya? All right, and that one's going down. Put a little bit more into that one. Bring it back around. It's really quite a special piece. Someone said it's cheaper than a retirement home, but I believe it. I believe it. All right, does somebody need a torque? Nice heavy duty torque. This one's nice and solid. Like I have had a couple of these that were hollow. I actually have one. I still have a hollow one around here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's over on that bust over there. But this one's nice. It's solid. It's 14 and a half. Yeah, 14 and a half inches from end to end, and then there's like a 1 inch gap there, but fitting like 14 and a half. So wherever that is on your neck, that's a choker on this one. 4.75 inches across right there. So get that tweaked back into place. And it weighs 16 grams. And that one, if someone needs this, is $45. I have a couple pendants that would work great with this. And I'm sure there's probably somebody out there that does too. White feather. Hello, White Feather. Did I miss you? Hey, how's it going, White Feather? Good to see you. I must have been stuck with, if I went to sleep on a 14-inch necklace, I might not wake up, right? Francis, I see you at 45. Looking for 47 or better pretty quick. Or we're going to count that one down to Francis. Yeah, it's a nice heavy. I should have measured the millimeter on that, but it's a nice thick gauge. So, all right. I don't see any other action here, so let's count that down. Sold to Francis in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Francis, and thank you very much. Happy halfway day. I'm on coffee break. 1 cup, then back to putting up fencing. Nice, Ellen. Well, thanks for popping in. Man, I hope your weather's better there than it is here today, because doing fencing today would not be fun. At least the ground would be getting softer. Oh, take it easy there, Nightbot. We just got started. 75 light breeze and blue sky. Oh, nice. Man, it sounds like a lot of the country's having pretty decent weather. Pretty nice day today for a lot of people. Oh, these are pretty cool. Actually, they're awesome. And I thought that I had actually, if you remember the video at the beach, I thought maybe I had lost one down there in the sand because they got separated. It's raining, but not on my parade. I like that attitude, Derek. Yeah, I thought maybe I had lost one of these in the sand down there because I only found one at a time. And it wasn't until I got back, actually, that I realized that, yes, I did indeed have both of them. But, man, I tell you what, you lose something in the sand down there, especially if it's tiny like that, man, no digging for me. You need a jackhammer here. I use panels with bolts on clips. Bruce, stop it. It was a great beach day. Yeah, it was. All right, there, sterling silver, little amethyst set in the bottom there. Really cool design on those. They're 1.5 grams each, so nice and lightweight, 3 grams total. They drop 2 inches. 2-inch total drop on those. And the price on those is 23 bucks. Let's see, SB 23. $23 on those lovelies. And I will include some little silicone backs for those. I see Gina's in at 23. We'd be looking for 25 or better pretty quick. Yeah, Gina, how are you feeling? I saw that you had almost had a crazy tumble and you were able to luckily save yourself, but still banged up. So yeah, thanks for asking, Bruce. You taking the jewelry to the beach these days? Yep. Yep, indeed. All right, let's call those ones sold to Gina at 23. Congratulations, Gina. And, oh, it may not have started this way, but guess what? You know what that means? Oh, these are an Easter egg. I don't know if you've had any of the Easter eggs before yet, Gina. I think maybe you have had one, but Easter egg. Did I spell that right? But yeah, here at Raven's Chest, we do have things called Easter eggs. Surprise. Every auction has a free item that is waiting to be discovered. The item is only revealed after someone wins the high bid or buy it now. Congratulations, Gina, you got that. Fabulous set of earrings for $0. The same shape as an Easter egg is the price. Oh, man. Just wait till you find the chocolate bunny. Stop it, Derek. All right. This is also a great sterling silver bling ring. Sterling and CZs. Look at that. That's a chunky one. I like the side of this one too. Ah, thank you, Happy Ducky. Glad you appreciate that. You know, I do. I gotta tell you guys, like, I mean, I'm very grateful to have you all here, and I want you to know that I feel so blessed because I have fun doing this. I have fun doing my job. Like almost every day I wake up, and sure, there's the the reality of life to deal with as well, but I wake up feeling blessed because, man, I really have fun treasure hunting and have a lot of fun being here with you guys. So, thanks, Tama. So thank you for that. I feel like so many people are not able to say that their jobs are fun. So I feel super blessed for that. So if you see me smiling, it's because I'm truly enjoying what I'm doing. And I really do. I really find this to be a fun job. So, thanks, Bruce. Thanks so much. So here we go. This one is, just want me to show you the details. It's a size 4.5. It's 4.5 grams. It's sterling silver and CZ, and it's $27. Well, thank you, Happy Ducky. And thank you, White Feather. I appreciate all of you, and thank you, Francis. So what was the price on that? $27 on that one. 27 sterling silver and CZ. Big bling factor. Again, I was starting to show the side. I really like how the sides of these are done. All those little stones set in the side there. Like, wow. Yeah, Derek, I'm really sorry you have such a terrible time. You know, Derek's obligated to be here, so. Draft Horse Diva. That makes me happy. That's very, yeah. I'm very grateful to hear that. And thank you everyone for helping with that whole vibe. Sorry everyone was being too positive, right, Derek? It's all right, Derek. We know how you are. Keep everything level. All right, I don't see anyone in at 27. Size again, please. Francis, it is a size 4.5. It's a small one. Size 4.5, but man, look at that. HQZ, right? All right, 27. No action. I'm dropping it. Stick up them vibes, homie. You good? Dropping it to 23. If somebody likes it for 23, there it is. Sometimes it's just not right. And if it's just not right, then it's going down. I do think that's the best view on this one. Great travel ring. It was a 6. I'd jump on it. Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's a 4.5. All right, it's going down. It's going to sit with that really cool owl. Oh, I didn't put a price on this. killing me, Doug. I promised myself I wasn't going to look at your sale, but I can't resist. Got a major Ravens chest, Jones. Jamie, you're funny. Well, I can just ban you. You want me to just ban you right now? If yes, you know, if you don't have the self-control, then we can help you out with that. You know, we have to draw a hard line with our friends sometimes. So, yeah, we can just block you. Holy moly. When we were at Dianza, Tanya and I were at Dianza, I only had a few dollars left. Well, not a few, but I was down to less than $50. I broke a prong on my engagement ring. The price of gold right now. Cosmetic jewelry, look, costume, yeah, right, Ellen? He's good. What ails you, Jamie? You're funny. Yeah, with the last of what I had, I figured I might as well just go back and check a couple spots. And hey, when I did, I found this little opal pendant and another little opal pendant and a really great ring as well. That princess dome ring with the little synthetic rubies and emeralds and white sapphires. Your enablers in the best way. Well, thank you, White Feather. Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, it is a sweet little opal. Oh, I didn't put a price on that. 4. Wow. It's on an 18-inch sterling chain. Total weight of that is 3.3 grams. And yeah, they are. Both of these pendants were pretty small. Nice Southwest-inspired design there with that little file work and the shadow box. Cased bezel. Just a beautiful, beautiful little piece. And let's see. Oh, I haven't done this for a while. I didn't put a price on that. I was going to put it at $45, $50, somewhere in that range. Doug is like a siren. He shows up on my feed. Ah. What is a 4? Oh, 4. I think I was going to put, my Sharpie started to run out of, it ran out of ink as I was putting the price on the bag, and so it only came up as 4. So I think I was going to put 48 or 46. I'm going to start it at 44. Why not? Haven't had a how low can you go yet. And I wouldn't expect this to go lower than 44, but you never know how things go. Gina says, heck no, you're not how low can you go in this one, buddy. I'm in at 44. And Denise is back at 46. And beautiful, beautiful fire on that. This is, I'm sure this is a lab-created opal. Just full disclosure on that. Sure looks like lab fire to me. But either way, really, really fabulous. I see Denise at 50. Some people don't understand how low can you go. And Gina is out. All right. We got Denise Brown at 50. Gina's out. Thank you, Gina. And thank you, Denise. Congratulations. Did I get that official in the chat? Let's just make that official. Sold 50. I tell you what, that... Ellen. Ellen, thank you very much. You just gifted Martha. Hello, Martha. A membership. So welcome in. Welcome to the membership, Martha. And thank you very much, Ellen. Is it sweatshirt weather? Bruce, you know what? Hey, I got my long sleeve shirt on today. It's chilly. Oh, it does look like the rain has let up. It looks like the rain has stopped for now. I wonder if that's the end of it. I don't know. All right, well, geez, the opal pendants weren't just chilling right there together. I do have another one of those that will be coming up, a little bit more red fire in it. Oh, this. Wow, this bracelet is incredible. Back to fencing. All right, Ellen. Thanks for popping in, Ellen. And I'll get back to you later today. It's my Sunday's looking like it's going to be pretty packed, so I wanted to talk to you about time, my actual time on that. So I'll get back to you later on. And thank you very much for the invitation. I taught her everything she knows on that dish. Well, I missed what that one was about, but moving on with this bracelet, man, super great. Nice fine silver. Heavy Bali Indonesian vibes on this one. It is a size 6.5, 6.75 on the cone. So 6.75 on the cone. It's 12 grams, and that one is $75. If you know these, and you've done comps on them, you know that, man, these bracelets go for 150, 200. I've seen them up higher than that, especially the double wide designs will go up in the 350 range. Red beans and rice. That sounds good. Something crock pot style, some chili. That sounds good today. What am I missing here? I think I have been in top messages this whole time. If I've been missing, Jamie, you are, I don't know, Jamie. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to accept that bid today. I do see Jamie in at 75. You're going to need to ban me so I can't bid. Gen B's in the same boat. Crockpot season has arrived indeed. Yeah, I didn't ban you fast enough. Now we're selling it to you, Jamie. Unless somebody else comes back at 80 or better pretty fast. Oh, Flocasso's tempted too. You know, Frank, I don't know. I didn't even try and put it on a 7. I don't think it's... I'm sure it's not going to work. Trying to bail Jamie out here. Yeah, no. It really is a 6.75. Oh, jeez. I say that. Oh, no. Actually, it fits great. Actually, even a little bit loose. So think about that one, Jamie. Yeah, because I wear a 7 for a cuff. So it is a 6.75 on the cone, but it's very comfortable on a 7. All right. If that's a problem, Jamie, let me know. Otherwise, I'm counting that one down and calling that one sold to Jamie at 75. Hurry up and call it. Gen B, it's done. It's called. I called it. Dang, that is great with the long sleeve, I tell you. Stop it. Jamie. I'm sorry, Jamie. You got that, Jamie. It might take me a little while to get that off of there. Dang, that really does work well with a long sleeve. All right, I got to take that off before I forget. Dang, I like that clasp design. Easy on, easy off. Even with me, I usually have fumble fingers when it comes to, I'm going to look for that more often. When it comes to putting link bracelets on solo. This is awesome. Oh, sweet. Awesome, Jamie. I'm trying to remember which one that is. Probably not the one that's like all those different polished up beads. I'm gonna have to go back and look now. I was pretty stoked to find this. It had actually been kind of converted into a costume piece. Someone had glued like a brass or a gold-plated veil onto it, and it was on like a costume chain. I cleaned it up, pulled all the stuff off of it. And here it is. Beautiful carved mother of pearl, heart carved and polished. I really dig how you can see some of that. You can see the shell as well as some of the nice, beautiful, reflective, clear mother of pearl. It's just really awesome. It's 1 1/4 inches by 1 1/8 inch, and it's $18. $18 on that beauty. I would probably just put a little sterling bail in that. Actually, that would make a great ring. And having that little spot in there for a prong, and then a couple extra prongs to hold it, that'd be pretty rad. Oh, okay. Yeah, that big one. That's one of those ones that just sticks. That'll always stick there. All right, that one's going down. That one's going to go into my little collection here. Right. Not listening, says Gen B. Gen B says, I don't need another project here, Doug. Not listening. Anybody want cufflinks? Anybody interested in cufflinks? Anybody interested in high-end Mexican silver cufflinks? Because I do have them. These did not make the preview, so if these don't land today, I'll beef them up a little bit and bring them back around, but I just figured I'd bring them, show them, offer them at a really good price. They are sterling silver and amethyst. The lapidary on these is exceptional. The craftsmanship is exceptional. And there's a reason that this guy right here is so respected and has a great following in the Mexican silver community. Antonio Pineda, just known as Antonio, has some of the best designs that came out of Tasco. One of the OGs. And these are Antonio. Yeah, Antonio Pineda. They're freaking fantastic. They're 1 inch by, oh no, they're 1 inch deep here. Kind of standard depth for cufflinks. And the tops are 7/8 of an inch by 5/8 of an inch. Total weight on these is 21 grams. And they're really exceptional. The quality is what you would expect. The condition is what you would always hope for. Like, seriously. These little amethyst cylinders, so often on the end, they're chipped, abraded, even cracked. And these ones, man, they're just perfect. Right, Frank. And if somebody's into these, the price on these is $3.50. So it might seem like a lot for silver and amethyst cufflinks, but it's actually a great price for what these are, for who they are, and for the condition that they're in. So there you go, Antonio Pineda, sterling silver and amethyst, cufflinks. There you go with the signatures. The condition is excellent. Wonder if tuxedo rental places retire their shirts. I don't know, they probably donate them if I had to guess. All right, those are going down. If somebody's watching the playback, you know the deal. Yeah, the last cufflink, consistent cufflink collector that I had was a businessman from New York. And yeah, he wore suits and he wore all of his cufflinks. So he took his cufflinking very seriously. Well, while I'm here, I bought another really, really nice pair of vintage sterling silver and Plique-a-jour cufflinks. Which, I don't know, what do you guys see here? I'm curious what motif you guys see right there. Those ones are kind of a standard 7/8 by 5/8. Same as the Antonio cufflinks. That was kind of a standard dimension for cufflinks. Totally, Derek. Dragonfly, mosquito, some sort of flying insect. Crane fly. But yeah, they are inlaid stone. This is slate with inlaid. It looks like a malachite that's in there, some kind of green stone. And then really finely done, the little tan lines as well. Those are also inlaid stone. So it's all made of stone. Oh, dang. That sounds awesome, Frank. The roof tile. I don't know which one that is, but it's making me, when you said that, it made me think of the armadillo necklace. Like, oh, dang. That school at Tasco is so awesome. I would recommend anybody who just is a jewelry enthusiast to go find a book on Mexican silver. There's been a few really good ones published over the years, and they have really good examples, plus a lot of really good historical information about Tasco. But these ones are sterling silver, Plique-a-jour, 12.5 grams on those, and those are $75. If somebody, cufflink people out there, see those and you want them, let me know. Hello, Heidi. Well, thanks for stopping in, Heidi. Oh, hopefully you're gonna have a happy dog. They're usually pretty happy. There you go, Derek. Usually pretty happy after those dental sessions. Oh, what? This thing's awesome. Do we know the price on those? The price on those is $75. Sorry, Derek. Cufflinks were $75. May have to start calling her toothless. Oh, Heidi, she had that kind of dental. Yeah, I've had a few of my old cats like that. Oh, it looks like kind of terracotta roof tiles. You know, I'm sure, Frank, if I see it, I would recognize it. It's just not, it's not ringing a bell right now. Hello, Carrie. Welcome in. All right, this one, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to the other one of these. Saw another one of these come through. I think I forgot to buy it. I have a picture of it on Instagram, but I don't think I've ever shown it on YouTube. Flocasso, I don't know if I'm following your Instagram. I'm going to have to go check that out. If you're not following mine, then go check Raven's Chest on Instagram. I don't do much over there anymore, but I do have a presence there. Okay, this one, sterling silver and faceted quartz. It's a size 5. It weighs 7 grams. It's a really nice mounting. And that one is $35. $35. It is sterling silver, and these stones are faceted quartz. When I first bought it, I was like, wow, those are nice stones. Are they topaz or zircon or something? And no, they're quartz. Nice tall ring too. A chai terry. Oh, worst breath. Yeah. Hello, Rena. Welcome in. All right, I don't see any action at 35. I'm dropping that one. Let's drop that one to 30. We're dugging it down, bringing it down to 30 bucks. It is sterling silver. It is faceted quartz. I gotta say, it does face up much nicer in a higher light setting. Same size, same attitude. All right, I don't see any action on that one. That one's going down. Going down. Francis, that one is a size 5. Here we go. The details on that one. Size 5, sterling silver and quartz. That was the price, but I dropped it to 30. 30. Now it's at 30. Snowflake ring. I like that. I just had red beans and rice. Now I'm going to have Halloween candy for dessert. Nice, Gina. You got some good vibes going there. You got a good flow going. All right, nice, heavy sterling silver. Toggle clasp necklace with a sweet little heart pendant. A bit too small. Yeah, I hear you, Francis. Sometimes that's how it is. This one is 17 inches. It's 24 grams. It's a nice heavy link chain. And that great toggle clasp on there. And the sweet little heart pendant at the bottom. Oh, yeah. With the little ground beef? No, with some smoked sausage. That sounds great. So there you go. That one is 24 grams, $2 a gram, $48. $48. That, again, is a nice heavy sterling chain. Frank, I don't think so. I think this one's unsigned. If it's Silpata, then I missed that. Where is my loopski? All right. No, it's 925C Heine. You should engrave Tiffany and Company on it. Yeah, if it's Silpata, put that out. B300. You like my changing on that? It's like Fragile. It's marked 925 China on there, Flocasso. All right, I don't see any action at 48. I don't know. I could drop it a little bit. Take shipping off of that one. I'm going to take the shipping off, which shipping is now $7, so I'm going to take $7 off the price and drop that one to $41. Right, Flocasso? C. Heine is a great designer, too. All right. $41 on that. Gina, you got it. Sold to Gina. I like it's a nice heavy one. Sold to Gina at 41. Thank you, Gina. Just messing. You are disqualified, sir. 41 Gina. Make sure to change those prices, man. A couple times I haven't changed the price, like squirrel around, and then I come back and invoice people for the full price. Luckily, people have been very gracious and understanding, but boy, do I feel like a ding dong. Oh, wow. These are, what do we think? Necklace or earrings? Oh. I would honestly, I guess, pass it to James. Oh, what did I miss there, Tama? I'll have a G engraved on that. Cool, Gina. I like that. Every day is like Christmas. Going to the mailbox, right? Any gold today, says Draft Horse Diva. Let's see. Do I have any gold in these boxes? Don't honestly remember. Oh, if you're interested in the gold, the 14 karat gold cremants doll brooches, I do have those. And let's see, I needed to get 150 for those. So they are 14 karat. They are cremants. And they're really in great condition. If you look at the enamel on those, enamel's like perfect. And they are signed on the back. They have the cremants mark on the little clasp. And they are marked 14 karat as well. Draft Horse Diva, I see at 150. And if you want to weight, I don't know if you want the weight on those Draft Horse Diva, but they are pretty heavy, so not too far off there on, on weight price, amazingly, for such small pieces. Two grams. So yeah, you're right there. Like, but I got a great deal on these. So, all right, you're gonna get those Draft Horse Diva. 150, unless we see 155 or better, pretty quick. Let me get those back on the pad because those are in such great condition. I want to keep them right where they are. Keep them in that great condition. All right, Draft Horse Diva, you got those. Sold at 150 to Draft Horse Diva. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva, and thank you to my local charity shop for having those available. Swearing is loud today. All right. THT 150. Well, thanks for asking, Draft Horse Diva. Okay, it's not happy in Linux world today. Oh, darn. Darn, Tama. Sorry to hear that. Oh, here's the other Opal. 63 minutes in. Oh. I don't know if you guys heard that, but crunch. Wow. Wow, crunch. Oh, sorry. The other Opal is going to be coming up, but I had already pulled the earrings out. These awesome sterling silver engraved triple hoop earrings. I was getting that impression. Doug's break time, says Eldine. Right, Eldine? You know it. An hour in here. I think I'll push through until the next Opal. I'll push through until the next Nightbot union break. announcement, interruption, and then I'll go take a break. All right, these are awesome. I just left them as I found them. Tim, you are a Russian hacker. All right. I just left them as I found them. They still have the original backs. I think this style back on these earrings probably works really well to support the angle, you know, keeps them kind of supported. But I could give you new sterling silver, the regular little pushbacks, or silicone backs. Silicone, yes. Silicone backs if you want them. So if you desire something different than the original backs, just let me know. Those match your beard perfectly. like the hat that Gina made. Matches my beard quite nicely. All right, they're 12 grams total, so about 6 grams each. Not super heavy, but the weight's a consideration. They are 2 inches, a 2-inch drop, and then about 1 3/8 inch wide. And those suckers are $48. Is that right? 40? You know what? I had 48. It looked like I was gonna have 48. They're 43. Looks more like a 3 to me. $43 on those. Oh, that's a Gina creation. I was admiring the ribbing in that yarn. Yep. Total Gina creation, which high demand, high quality items there. So there you go. Sizeways, you can see those are pretty substantial. And really nice engraving on those. I did have somebody who was interested in a pre-buy on these. And so if they don't sell, then sometimes those pre-sales turn into post-sales. How long does it take to make a hat? Madonna and Child jewelry. I see you at 48, and you know what? Madonna and Child jewelry, I had dropped these to 43, so you're in at 43 right now. Need a beanie with fake ears to display the earrings. Heidi, that would be awesome. Magnetic, like... all right, we're gonna call those sold at 43, not 48, to Madonna and Child jewelry. Just like that. They are awesome, yeah. And I'm glad you got those. It depends on what hat and how fast I can crank one out. At least 2 days for best results. Yeah, that's a lot of work, and great work too. Do you have any Star of David pendants lying around? I don't think I do, Derek. Yeah, the last one I had was a very small, almost like a charm pendant, overlapping Star of David, like the intertwined. And yeah, I don't believe that I do. But I do have one more fantastic little opal. This one, here we go. It's on a 15-inch sterling chain, total weight with the pendant and the chain is 4.3 grams. And that one is starting at $46. SB of 46. Nice, like pink, red fire in that one. And the directionality of that too, look at this. Fire, 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 fire. Everywhere, fire, every direction. Carrie, I see you at 46. Yeah, something, but the orders are flowing in. Yeah, Gina, I bet you're gonna be swamped. So you should, I feel like you should Value your craft and time accordingly, and price them accordingly, because they're well worth it. All right, Carrie, I see you at 46. I don't see anyone else coming in at 48 or better. We're gonna call this one sold to Carrie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Something just sold. Thank you very much, Carrie. That one's fantastic. Those were both really, really sweet. Nice little pickup. And honestly, Tanya, thank you for that, because I probably would have just walked out with the cash that I had left in my pocket. But you made a little comment, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go spend it. And that ended up working out quite well. Speaking of which, where is that ring that was part of that? That must be over here somewhere. Okay. Oh my goodness. I forgot about some of these pieces, how darn nice they are. Holy moly. 50 people in the house, 33 thumbs up, 51 people in the house over here. Thank you everybody for being here. Each and every one of you, thank you very much. Your presence is greatly appreciated. Oh, what did I miss there? It'd be a blank. Heidi, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that is a tough road for the individuals with dementia as well as their loved ones to travel. Any floating pearl? Trying to leave 30 minutes ago. You were? I'm listening, getting ready to go to the post office and then shopping. I know how that is sometimes, Tanya. No floating pearl jewelry. I do not. Or floating, I was just thinking about that. Or floating opals. That's something that I used to see all the time. Someone needs to bring back floating opals. If anyone's listening out there, some glass artisans and some lapidary people that have a bunch of opal scrap chunks around, man, y'all need to get together and start making some more floating opal pieces. Like some big dramatic floating opal pieces. That'd be awesome. Floating opals, Carrie, Google it, look them up. They're a glass ball, a glass orb that has like a liquid inside with opal chunks floating in there. So when they move around, they float around in there, kind of like a snow globe. They're like snow globes, basically, with opals made into earrings. They're really awesome, but apparently pretty hard to craft, and they use a lot of opal. But they're really awesome. So thanks for asking about floating pearls. While we continue to bow to the squirrel, on to the next. This is pretty darn exceptional. Lamode locket. It opens vertically. There's the little... There's the little notch to get in there. And opens vertically like this. Original frames, original windows. You can see it signed Lamode in there. Remember if this one was 12 karat or 14 karat gold filled. 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. The locket is exceptional. I saw somebody selling the locket just by itself for $185, and they don't even know what it is. They just know that it's awesome, old, unusual. This one has the watch pin to hang from, all original as well, all gold filled and original, in very good condition. Wow. blah, 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 blah. It's 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches. It's 7 grams. And this little beauty is $115. Oh my goodness. Exceptional gold-filled lockets are something that I've been hunting for decades now. And this one is really, really exceptional. The locket alone, well worth the price. And then to have that great watch pin as well. Look at the machine, the turning on the back of that. Really awesome. Awesome design. All right, crickets. We got crickets in the chat. 115. I hesitated to drop it to 115 because I know what their market value is, but I also like to bring good deals. I also like to move things along, so I'm gonna drop it. Dropping this one to 100. If you like it, and 115 was just a little much, and 100 sounds better. Eldine, I see you at 115, and guess what, Eldine? You got it. Eldine's gonna get this one for 100 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Eldine. You got that. Yeah, congratulations, Eldine. Thank you very much. Eldine, let's definitely change the price on that. Nothing like that. Yeah, Eldine, I know when you see it, you're gonna be like, wow, what a beautiful piece. Union break time. We are getting there, Derek. We are getting there indeed. Oh, what happened to that torque? Oh, I sold the torque. Might have to grab a different necklace because I was just wondering how this brooch would work as a pendant. I think it's going to be a great pendant. It is sterling silver. It is just a fantastic modernist / brutalist design. One of those pieces where different lighting, different angles bring out something different. I've seen a bunch of different motifs in this. So very, very nicely made. The lady that had, this was from the Goat Hill show, and the lady that had this collection of jewelry, I've bought from her a few times now. This collection that she had was exceptional. So it is 14 grams. It's 2.25 inch. So pretty darn long. Pretty good size piece. And it's 1 inch wide. Yeah, look at that. Awesome as a pendant too. Jeez. What can I say? It's lovely. 14 grams, 2.25 inches by 1 inch, and it is $38. Nice, Eldine. Waterfall or a shooting star? Totally, Francis. I've seen a shooting star. I saw a comet. It was like what I saw first, a comet. I saw a wing. I saw a little dude on there at one point. Like I saw a little guy in here, like he was riding the comet. I've been to PJ since yesterday. Time to get dolled up to go to Michael's for yarn. Gina, I hear ya. One of the benefits to working from home is sometimes you can spend all day or a couple days in pajamas and still be productive. All right, $38 on that. Lovely. It is quite a substantial piece. It is sterling silver. It is 14 grams. And as you can see, it's a brooch that also, this torque is a little bit better. Yeah, Maybe not on this, but maybe on a chain would be better. I've done that right, Gina? All right. Let's see. I got a really good price on this. I'm going to drop it to 35. Take a couple bucks off. Like Karen Vintage Montreal likes to say, dugging it down. Hello, Elizabeth Johnson. Welcome in. Oh, what are we seeing? Oh, there's the guy right there. Do you see him right here? The lighting's working for it. He's like piloting this whole, almost like he's surfing it. Oh, where my watch brooch from Tanya. Oh, cool. Good deal, Eldine. All right, I don't see anybody hopping on that at 35, and that's all right. That is okay. Let me get the price changed on that one. This piece is saying, you know what? When the right person comes along, we're gonna. I need more THC to see that, Doug. Well, I can't help you with that, Derek. But I do know that you live where you can legally go. Work that out. Tree of Life. Working from home with the fallen workers. Yeah, right, Gina? There is that. There is that. We have no unions. Despite the YouTube union breaks that we take. Speaking of which, I think it is YouTube union break time. It is indeed. Anybody interested in this Sopata necklace? Freaking fantastic. It's been on my set for a couple months now, just blinging it up. I caught up and kept on keeping on. Gina, you know what? I believe it. Gina. And Gina, I don't know if you're interested in sharing links to your channel and your other channel, then please feel free to do so. Because, yeah, Gina does have a great channel. Gina sells a lot of awesome glass at amazingly good prices. And now Gina is one of the hottest beanie brands to hit YouTube. So go over there and check out Gina's channel. Is that a pyrite cube? Geez, it kind of looks like it. Yeah. Sure does. Faceted glass on these. Wish it was quartz, but man, they did a great job of faceting those. Coffee refresh, says Eldine. Right, it is coffee refresh time, Eldine. If anybody likes that Sopata necklace, it's 40 bucks. The Sopata necklace is 40. It is fantastic costume jewelry is what it is. Really nice glass. Wow, that's some cold glass. Really nice glass. Yeah, those little pyrite chunks there. And then that cool chain. Martha, I see ya. Martha's in at 40. All right, Martha. I see you in again. Martha's going to get it. Sold to Martha at 40. Congratulations, Martha. Thank you. All right, we cut off the... We got out there in front of Nightbot's message. Thank you, Martha. That bust is saying thank you, Martha, as well. Get that heavy thing off of me. All right, coming up, union break time. Check out this great sterling silver pendant. on the sweet sterling silver chain. 20-inch chain. And the pendant is 1 3/8 inch by 7/8 of an inch. And the total weight of the necklace and the pendant is 7 grams. So I think Nightbot registered to participate. Nightbot is going to be dropping a UBT message here in a minute, I do believe. And I'm going to go take a break. If Nightbot doesn't, then I got this one. I got this one, Derek. There we go. Union break time. It is union break time. I am going to take a break. I am going to offer this necklace for $1. Give me just a second here to get the right setup. Ooh. All right, we got a tub. We've got the repair box. And I think we've got just the right elevation. All right, there we go. I see you guys are already on board. Elizabeth Johnson's at $2, looking for 3. I will be back in approximately 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Oh, yeah. With some warmed up coffee and some stretched out muscles and a whole new attitude. All right, see you in a few. No fetchies, bud. All right. That was good. All right. I don't know if that was 3 minutes and 33 seconds, but that was good. Got some fresh coffee. Oh, stretched out a little bit and went and stood in the rain. I love being out in the rain. And got to see Cruz is out there digging a hole. The dirt's soft. He's got a big old thick coat of fur. He doesn't mind. $1 increments. You can pull the $1 increments now, people. I'm back. Thank you for $1 increments. Thank you for that reminder, Derek. Now that I'm back, though, there's no reason why we can't open that up and get the show rolling here. But yeah, I was out there and Cruz is digging a hole and he had his whole head stuffed into the ground. So there was just a dog body and rear end sticking up. He's living his best life right now. All right, I see Elizabeth Johnson at 11, looking for 12 or better, or whatever bid increments you want. or outs. Doug, you need 1 more minute. Darn it, Eldine. I need to take a timer with me. I felt like, while I was standing out in the rain, I felt like I was already pushing my time. But I didn't really do much. I just got some nice, fresh coffee. Just Messing is out. I see Elizabeth Johnson at 13. Derek is in at 12. It's a really nice little Celtic style tree of life. I didn't see that little bottom. Almost like a little Celtic triangle at the bottom there. But really nice little silver tree and a great chain. Really cool link on that chain. Right. He's looking for the socks. Derek is out, so we have Elizabeth Johnson at 15. Gonna count that one down. Counting that down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I got you, Eldine. Buka. Sold to Elizabeth Johnson at 15. Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you everybody for giving me. Oh, I see Rhonda is in at 16 before I could call that one. All right, Rhonda's at 16. Let me get that one back up there. Elizabeth is back at 17. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Cruz comes in with some treasures. Cosmo's just, he likes to rub on the furniture. Rhonda's back at 18. Yeah, Cosmo gets all happy and then he rubs on this couch and rubs on the bed. And Elizabeth is out. We have Rhonda at 18. All right, counting this one down for Rhonda at 18 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Rhonda at 18. Congratulations, Rhonda. You got that one. Did I lose the bag? There we go. Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda, and thank you. Rhonda, 18. Got it. All right, this Sharpie's been doing well. The faithful orange Sharpie. Look at the faithful orange heart up there. It's the orange day. Oh, this is sweet. I don't know if I actually did a preview of this one. Rhonda for the swoop in, right, Derek? Rhonda swoops in right there at the last minute. We call those snipers. In the eBay shopping, in the early eBay shopping world, that was a thing. Snipers. Ah, those darn snipers got me at the last second. This is really rad. It's a size 8. Put it on my 8. 8 to 8 1/4. It says 8 on the mandrel, but, you know, it's a little bit out of round, and it fits more like an 8 1/4. Just letting you know. A little bit loose on my small 8. Nothing like a quick snipe, lol. Snipes aren't a real bird. Derek. I have gone snipe hunting before. I've taken people snipe hunting. As a kid, I remember doing that. This one is 7 grams. It's a size 8 to 8 1/4, and $75 on that one. Oh, there goes the mail lady. $75. It is a gorgeous shadow box. 7.5. Really nice shadow box setting. Really nice turquoise as well. Which, look at the fine little teeth on that bezel for the turquoise. And I do believe this one missed the preview because a shadow boxer would love that setting, right? the shadowboxer. The shank was really wonky, so I had to put it on the ring mandrel and straighten it out. So yeah, it missed the whole preview process, but that one is $75, and I don't know, something about this one just says, Flocasso, are you still here? Reverso Priso. I need to make a Nightbot command for that. Reverso Priso on that one. So it is 7 grams, size 8 to 8 1/4, and 75. Nope. Turn that around to 57. Right, Derek? It needs to be reverso. 57 on that one. That's the new price. That's a great, great deal on this old shadowbox ring in very good condition, with a nicely restored shank, if I do say so myself. All right, 57, that one's going down. Down that one goes. Anybody looking for a nice box chain? Oh, Elizabeth. Awesome. Oh, that reminds me, Elizabeth. I thought the ring off my finger was the Thunderbird one. I thought you wanted that. And that's actually not here. So if somebody was interested in the Thunderbird ring that I told a little story about, let me know and I'll make sure to grab that. A shadow boxer would like that chain. Yes, they would. Really nice box chain. There you go, Derek. I like that Uno reverse card. I'm gonna have to find one of those. There we go. Here are the details on the chain. It's 30 inches long. It's a 2mm box. It's 9 grams. So yeah, that's a 2mm chain. Not one of your dainty little box chains. It's a nice boxy box chain. And 30 inches long. It's a long one. And that one's $40. Let's see, 9 grams, 30 inches, 2mm. Nice and bright chain too. $40 on that lovely box chain, 2mm box chain. I think most of the ones that I get are 1 or 1.5. A pretty thin box. And no action on that one. That one's going back in the bag, going down. Come back around another time, maybe at the end, maybe another day. Maybe I'll find something to put it on and it'll go in my box. All right. Had some nice fairies in this last little collection. This one and the little fairy with the lapis cabs. Both really nice. Nice motifs. I like this one with the marcasites and all that open work in the wings. It is 8 grams. It is 2 7/8 inch. And that little big medium to large fairy is $35. $35. This one would actually be a nice one for one of those little pendant converters. Is it a mermaid with wings? Boy, it sure looks like it. Yeah, look at her flowing dress right there. She does have that mermaid vibe. Gina, I see you at 35. Yeah, I think that would actually be a great pendant. Hey, 710, welcome in. All right. Bridging the gap between sea and air, right? Martha, we would be looking for 37, technically. Got Gina at 35. I see at 37, Martha. Thank you. Ah, that is... I thought that oil was a relative. I wasn't sure if an actual relative or just a YouTube relative, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome in. 710 is oil upside down. Gina's nephew. Welcome in, Troy. I do see Martha at 40. Technically, we'd be looking for 41 there, Martha, because we had Gina in at 39. Still hitting those $2 bid increments until we get to 50. Martha is out. All right, Martha, you're out. And Gina, I got you. I got you at 39, Gina. So congratulations. Thank you, Gina, and thank you, Martha, as well. Sold to Gina. Thank you, Gina. Your handsome nephew. Ah. I can just see Troy is probably gushing right now. Oh, wow. Okay, so this was the ring. Man, I probably should have cleaned it up a little bit, but I don't know. It's just not my jam typically. I like to leave things in as found vintage condition. This, I'm sure, cleaned, polished would just be pop, bow, bang. But as it is, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It is a pretty big, it's a pretty big one. It's just over what I can wear. It's all right. It's all right. Cosmo, it's okay. Yeah, it's cool. It is a size 10.5. It says 10 on the mandrel, but it's definitely much more like the 10.5. So size 10 to 10.5. Oh my goodness. Synthetic rubies and emerald, and these are just cut glass stones on there. So it is sterling silver and vermeil. So it looks like a gold top. When I bought it, I'm like, whoa, man, that could be gold topped, but just really nicely done. Silver foundation there. And then the gold gilt silver top on that. It's fantastic. Does it glow? I did not glow at 710. I do not know. Where is my glowy? Where is my glowy thing? Let's get some glow on here. Is that the glow side? Let's see. 710 wants to see if it glows. If we can glow it. Oh, there we go. We got some glow. Ooh, man. Pop. Cosmo come from Seinfeld. I don't think so. My youngest, yeah, or my oldest son came up with the name, so I'm not sure where the Cosmo was from. Oh, good. That's awesome, Gina. Yeah, well, thank you, Troy, for being that person and helping bring Gina here, helping inspire Gina to be here, because I'm sure grateful for that. So, all right, it's lovely. It's cosmopolitan, right, Derek? It's $73. It is silver with a gold gilt. And it's just a fantastic design. Man, I'm kind of glad he brought out the best in me. Well, that's awesome, Gina. That's such a huge compliment. Love you too, Aunt Gina. She's become a superstar. I love her channel. Me too, Me too, Troy. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're someone who at any point in your life has brought out the best in somebody, that's like, man, what a great thing to be able to say. What a great accomplishment. So congratulations, Troy. So there you go, $73 on that big beauty. Ooh, man. And I was just surprised and also very happy that all the stones were there. Because so often you get a piece like this and there's one stone missing. I'm like, oh, did I just see one? All right, that one is going down. If somebody is watching the playback and you see an item that did not sell and you're interested, please, if you're interested, reach out right here. R33 ravenschest33@gmail.com is my email address. So just send me a message. Say, hey, I saw that thing that didn't sell for that price. Is it still available? Looks like a beanie hat, a Gina original. Totally, right? If you see an item that did not sell and you're interested, just shoot me an email. If it's still available, I'll shoot you a response and an invoice. If you tell me you're interested in an item, I will take that seriously and send you an invoice. So do it. It's a good thing. And right here, also, Jot F. If you're not registered to bid, then all you have to do is hit the registration form that is pinned in the chat. And here are the details on that ring. Size 10 to 10 and a half, 11.8 grams, and $73 was the price on that. 50 people here, 42 thumbs up. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Mama Chola. Thank you for that great message. Not put that one in the sold box. Not yet. Not quite yet. Okay, through. About halfway through, it looks like. Pick it up a little bit here. The next item, beautiful freshwater pearl necklace, a triple strand, 26 inches long, 25 grams. Come on, this beautiful gold-filled filigree clasp. And, oh, just so you know, this is a how low can you go? These are starting at $44. Starting bid of $44 on the freshwater pearl triple strand cream, white, pink pearls. They are 26 inches long. They are 25 grams. And now they are $33 because these are a how low can you go item. If you didn't catch that, they started at $44 and I'm going to drop the price to the next lowest double-digit number until they sell. So there you go. They are now $33. Great price already on these freshwater pearl beads. Derek, thank you for disqualifying Gen B. Gen B, you are disqualified, sir. Derek has done it. Nobody is in at 33, getting down to pucker prices. $22 on those. $22. Just messing isn't disqualified yet. Just messing might be wanting to stay in the running. Eldine, I see you at 22. Sold to Eldine. And 54321 at 22. You got that, Eldine. Congratulations. Oh, Carrie. Carrie, I did see you in first, before I called them. You got like 10 seconds to come back at 24 if you want. Otherwise, I'm going to call them again. So count these down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hello, Sunray. 4, 3, 2. I see Carrie back at $24. All right, we do have an auction now, so looking for 26 or better, Eldine. Welcome in, Sunray. Been thinking about you a lot today, Sunray, because we've been talking beanies. Sunray is also another beanie specialist. Makes great beanies. Oh, Sunray, thank you. I'm glad you got it, and I'm glad you love it. Yeah, that's totally a Sunray piece all the way. All right, see Eldine back at 26. Get another shot of that little filigree clasp on there. Yeah, it's such a cool piece. Washington Ledesma. Eldine is back at 30. Oh, it's raining again. The rain's back. Carrie is out. All right, we got Eldine sold to Eldine at 30. Congratulations, Eldine, and thank you, Carrie. Thank you both. Oh, here comes the other fairy. Wow. Oh, let's make that official. Sorry about that one. Sometimes I get that typed and don't actually get it entered, and then it's just gone. All right, this fairy, lovely, sterling silver, Lapis cabs. That was what sold me on this one, honestly. When I saw those little Lapis cabs in there, I'm like, wow, they took the extra step on this one. Those extra little accents, that, and I'm kind of a sucker for a good patina. And look at the rich patina on this one. Ay ay ay. It is 2.25 inches. It is 8 grams, and it's $85. That one is SB 85. Nice big, again, pendant. Very easily could be a pendant. Come on back over here, Torque. You got, oh, yep. Straight on the Torque. Straight as a pendant. Really lovely. And very lovely indeed, Mia. I agree. Oh, yeah, Sunray. Or Eldine. On the hat. Oh, man. Great addition to the hat. Ooh, man. I was thinking about dropping the price, but now you're not making me... Now you're making me just want to keep it. Darn it. I'm going to drop it $10. There you go, Draft Horse Diva. Check out the back there. And this is not an old piece, but it does have a nice patina to it. All right, Draft Horse Diva IC at 75. Let's count that one down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Draft Horse Diva at 75. Congratulations and thank you, Draft Horse Diva. Ah, now I remember there was something I wanted to Something I forgot about on break. All right, got that one. Draft Horse Diva 75. I used to always flash those. I don't know if that was actually helpful for anyone, but oh my goodness. The Eugene Bertoli wheat berry wheat flour brooch. Something about this one, the articulation in it, that just really gets me. There are a few variations on this one, from silver plate to gold plate to sterling silver. Seen a few different variations on it. And this one is sterling silver. It is simply signed Napier. Serious about intense yellow being a favorite color of yours, Doug, because I bought yarn in that color. Yeah. Indeed, Sunray. I do like bright yellow. So this one, hi. I really like the articulation in it, and all that movement, and that little, it fell down on Buka. It might have a little Buka hair on there. But yeah, this one's exceptional. It is 19 grams. Here are the details. 19 grams, 3 inches by 3 1/4 inches. Eugene Bertoli wheat. Wheat berries, wheat flowers, wheat dangles. It is marked Napier, Tama. Yeah, it's just marked Napier. Back here, let's see, right here. And I was gonna put 125 on this. I'm just gonna ask $100. $100. I got a good price on it. I don't need to mark it up any more than that. It's also, if it doesn't sell for that, this is also a great piece to go into one of the online shops that I have. $1 on eBay, and the Jewel Collection on Ruby Lane. So just one of those, I like to call them billboard pieces, pieces that bring a lot of attention, kind of high profile pieces. The Antonio Pineda cufflinks, same type of thing. Good for display. Can it be worn upside down, Derek? It could be worn upside down if that's your thing. You could wear it sideways. I don't know if it would even, it might even pendant. Draft Horse Diva, the Jewel Collection is my, oh wow, it actually, that actually works pretty well. Not ideal. I wonder what about the other way? Oh shoot, look at that as a pendant. Amazing how versatile brooches can be with a Torque instant pendants. All right, $100 on that. If somebody's interested, again, if you're watching the playback and you're interested in something here, feel free to just reach out and let me know. We'll mark the price down on that bag so people know, so I know. Me being the people. Wow, check out the glass beads on this. What a great selection. Nice, simple black and white color theme or colorless theme. Right, Lucinda? Yeah, it is. It's a really, really nicely made piece. This is a great bracelet. It lays out, well, it's a 6 1/4. Fits as a 6 1/4 on the cone. It's 27 grams. It is sterling silver and glass, and this is $44. Such cool cool glass beads. Each one unique in its own right. Oh, that one's got a little bit of, almost a little bit of color, purple color coming through. Oh, look at that one. Didn't even notice that. And it's got the little finishing touch on the clasp. Darn, too small. You know how I love those Sputnik beads. The Sputnik beads not happening today for Mama Chola because this one's a little bit too small. Guess what? If you didn't catch it there, that $44 price, that is a how low can you go price. That $44 bracelet is now $33. How low can you go? Thank you, Derek. Thank you for dropping that. This beauty is now $33. And you know how this works. If nobody comes in at 33, the price is going to drop to 22. If nobody comes in at 22, the price is going to drop to 11. And if nobody comes in at 11, just messing's in way too early. You are disqualified, sir. I am sorry, just messing. Mods, ban just messing. Totally kidding, by the way. All right, 22, holding out for 22. If somebody's coming in, Tama, you are disqualified, sir, as well. Look at all you people in the absence of Gen B, just opening that door of disqualification. I don't know what got held for review, but oh, somebody said mama in the chat. Oh, Derek, I see you first at 11 LD, and I see you right back at 11 looking for 12. Or better, real fast, or we're going to call that one sold to Derek at 11. My numbers were too late. Yes. Too early, too late. Sunray is back at 12. All right. We got Sunray at 12, looking for 13. Derek is back at 13, looking for 14. Ooh, each one of these beads is really fantastic. Like whoever designed this did a zebra bead. How did I miss that one? Great stuff. Derek is at 13, looking for 14. Right, Francis? That little dangle bead. Look, each one is like so cool. All right, Derek, you're going to get this at 13 unless somebody else comes back at 14 pretty darn quick. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 quick. Sold to Derek at 13. Congratulations, Derek. Score. Those are the kinds of deals that you can score if you hang out here at Raven's Chest. Steal of a deal, says Derek. Right, Derek? Well, I'm happy to offer those kinds of deals here because, like I said, I like to have some fun. And doing things like that, offering great deals to people, that's fun to me. That's the kind of deal that I'd like to come along and score now and then, or often. So I'm happy to bring that experience to other people as well. Totally, Francis. Yeah. All right, this exceptional bracelet. I do come across a fair number of these Norwegian sterling silver and enamel bracelets that have sort of these traditional scenes of the area. Some Viking ships, some polar bears, some moose. Little ocean. I do come across these pretty often, and rarely do I come across these. This one is a much larger link than is typical. Quite often the links are about, 2/3 that size. These links are actually an inch long and a 1/2 inch wide. Very substantial. It is a 7.5 on the cone. It lays out 8 inches flat. It's 29 grams. It's sterling silver from Norway, and a few different makers do these. And these ones it's OPRO, OPRO. These ones are pretty exceptional. Whenever I find them by OPRO, they're really exceptional quality, really nice motif. And they're the only ones that I know of that do the larger link. So used to see a lot of these, and now maybe 2 a year I'll see of this quality. And that one, it's a size 7.5, and that one's $125. $125 on that one. And again, I find a lot of the smaller ones, smaller linked ones, and usually I'll pass on them. I would say 95% of them, 98% of them, I pass on them. Usually just, there will be condition issues. Enamel on this one's basically perfect. I don't find any flaws. Very light surface wear. The size on this is pretty exceptional. And it's just very well made. Nice curved links. And I liked it because it's got a polar bear. I do see that from time to time, but not. The polar bear is not that common. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And that one is going down. Again, if somebody's watching the playback and you like that and you want to have it, that's the price. I don't think it would work, right? Yeah, Derek, I like that too. Pretty darn exceptional. That one's pretty exceptional. I might bring that one back around at the end. I need an apple, but can't. Just messing. Ah, darn. Well, this bird is really awesome. Modern Plique-a-jour enamel. Let's see if we can get in the light box. Man, it's like stained glass. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that well. Well, that works pretty good. So that tail, the Plique-a-jour on there, it's like a stained glass window. Really, really beautiful. So sterling silver, marcasite, brown enamel on the feathers there, Plique-a-jour enamel on the tail feathers. It's 3 inches by 1.5 inch. It's 14 grams, and that one is $53. $53, well under what I would expect to see it for at a show or in a shop. Speaking of which, I just realized Hillsboro, the local big high-end antique show, is this weekend. And there's a great estate sale, a jewelry estate sale coming up, and they're in opposite directions. Plus there's an annual dealer sale coming up in Santa Cruz. I can add some jump rings and send it to Mama Chola. I don't know what I missed there. I must have missed a whole bunch of stuff going. Oh, I need a nap if I can't. Someone want that. All right. Sorry about all the chat that I missed there. I'm off in my own world. What's up, Lily? It's only 11:45. You're tripping, girl. All right, call me crazy. Reverso Priso. Oh, we're talking the bracelet here. I see. I'm going to Reverso Priso that one. Silly price, $35. Gina's in. Lily, I can't right now, girl. Gina, sold to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Gina at 35. Thank you, Gina. Congratulations. You don't want to see the original price I had on that. Well, maybe you do. Oh, hi, Lily. Oh, these are fantastic. Sterling silver. Retro hoops. Man, these are just cool. They're like a deco vibe with a retro flair. A little bit of a patina on them, which I think is great. Gives them a little bit of depth. Is Derek gifting the bracelet to Mama Chola? Is that what I caught? Gift alert. Wow, I must be back in top chat. Yep. Hold on, let me get back here. I knew I was missing something here. Don't bully Derek. Everybody be nice. Okay. All right. I don't know what I missed there. I need California time right now. Derek, would you like to know if you could add some jump rings to that bracelet so it would fit Mama Chola and mail it to her? Is that right, Derek? Thank you, Elizabeth Johnson, for the clarification. I don't know what I have for jump rings, Derek. I can take a look and see. Yeah, I can see if I can get that worked out. Everything I have right now is big that needs to be soldered shut. So don't have anything that's like split or a heavy gauge that can just keep itself closed. All right, these are 7 grams, so about 3.5 grams each. They are 1 1/8 inch sterling silver, so they're pretty light for that design. They're clearly hollow, and those lovelies are $28. Whoa, what happened to my... Did that get in there? Nope. Starting bid on those is 28 SB 28. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Make me have funny looking eyes. Whoa, okay. Maybe this wasn't a great idea. All right, $28 on those beauties. I don't see any action. Those are going down. Bring those back around another time. Oh my goodness. Googly eyes Doug, right, Derek? Oh, Lily's here just purring away. Yes, she is. Oh, she's got some fuzz on her whiskers. About time for another coffee warm up here. Say what? I was just gonna throw this in my little stash and hold on to it, but there's no need for that. Beautiful fire agate. Out in the sun, man, it plays a lot. Do you ever drink water? Yes, I do, Derek. Water and coffee are my two main sources of liquid. Yeah, it's awesome. That's all I can say. You can play with it all day and pick up all kinds of different light in there. Purple, green, blue. Not a whole lot of red, but there is some in there. Woof. And a really cool pattern. I like how they kept this all as one piece. Got a little bit of that kind of opal-y agate backdrop on there. Oh. Elizabeth, I think from what I remember, fire opal comes from Mexico and it comes from the US. Montana, yeah, maybe Colorado too, Mama Chola. Let's see, this one, here are the details. 4.6 grams, 1 1/8 inch by 3/4 inch, and $35 on that. Hi. That's why I usually have to kick you out. Yeah, you do the slobber shake, drool. All right, $35 on that beauty. And what I'm typically used to seeing is a stone like this would have been chopped into three separate stones, and then all that color would have been isolated. You need to come up with 3 really fiery little stones. Ooh. Jen B needs to make that a ring, right? That would be a great ring or a pendant. All right, I don't see any action on it. Going down. Down she goes. Next, this is sweet. Little teddy bear, sterling silver teddy bear. 50 and 50. Holy moly, 50 people here, 50 thumbs up. Thank you everybody for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm having a wet Wednesday, which is also wonderful. Check out this beautiful little sterling silver puffy teddy bear necklace. Here are the details on a 17-inch sterling chain. The pendant is 1 3/8 by 1 1/8 inch. Total weight on that is 8.6 grams. The price on that is $38. $38 on the little sterling silver happy teddy bear. What's the link on the chain? Figaro? Is that a Figaro link? Aye. Anybody out there got some input? Jason met a man that owns an opal mine in Australia. Nice. That's a great place to own an opal mine. I watched Jen B put a new shank on a big ring sent by Jody for her to fix. It was much better when she finished. I bet it was, Sunray. I bet it was. Yeah, Jen B does some great work. I'm going to have to go check that one out. Somehow I missed that one. Gigi's dad had his own opal mine in Australia. Yeah. Right? Haven't seen Gigi in a while. Hope Gigi's doing well. I have an uncle that met a guy who has a cousin that married a kangaroo in a mine in Australia. Derek. Hi. Lucinda, yeah, you can drop some links. Get something going in that chat. All right, I don't see any action there at 38. We're going to drop that one. Taking the shipping off that one, $31. $31 is the new price. on the bear pendant necklace. This would be a pretty sweet gift. Eldine, you're funny. All right, $31 going down. There we go. Gina's YouTube channel. Thank you for dropping that, Lucinda. Going down into Derek's box. I see a Derek at 31. 31. Let's call that one sold to Derek at 31. Thank you, Derek. Oh, yeah, these are awesome. That is what I call a Figaro design. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Sunray. Sometimes though, you know, like need a little more oil on the gears there. Sterling silver, amethyst. Awesome dangle earrings. Nice cushion cut stones on those. Wow. Almost like that checkerboard design. They are 8.5 grams total. They hang 1.75 inches. They're a ½ an inch wide, and those beauties are $34. Say what? $34? Really? Yep. That they are. 8.5 grams on those, so about just over 4 grams each. 4¼ grams each on those. There's the back. Mark Sterling. Oh, there they go. Nice light play on those. Good color. And nice presence as well. Lots of action. All right, I don't see any action there. Bumped the price back up to 43. There we go. Into the pile of note. Oh, this is really awesome. Little amber and sterling silver cha-cha ring. There is a heart in here somewhere, hiding in all those little amber cha-chas. There we go. Come on out, little heart. Do it, Derek. Do it. Yeah, great cha-cha on that. Just all kinds of great amber going there, huh? Some little silver balls, little silver heart. It is a size 8. This shank on this is split though. So currently at that configuration, it's a size 8. Sure, it could go down, you know, maybe a 1/10 of a size, but it could also go up considerably. If you wanted to bring it up to probably a 10, probably go to a 10, maybe an 11 comfortably. Hello, Jen. Multitasking, you know how that goes. Multitasking and working, yep. We know how that goes. Yeah, size 8, 13 grams, and that one is 45 bucks. $45 on that. I must have priced this stuff late last night. Yep, real amber on that. Indeed, Elizabeth. Nice little selection too. A little butterscotch, some honey, some cognac, some, what is that one called? Imperial? Is that what it is? That almost white yellow. I see Gina. Gina's in at 45, working and lurking. Yeah, I do that quite often. I do a lot of lurking, and I do very little chatting because I feel, a lot of times I feel rude when I go into people's chats because I'll say hello and then instead of staying focused on it, I'll get sidetracked elsewhere, and then, yeah, I don't really need to explain the rest of that one. All right, that one sold to Gina at 45. Congratulations, Gina, and thank you. I think you're gonna like that one. Yeah, it's got a good feel and good action. I like it. Yo, hold up. Really? Really? Definitely over chatter. Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes, Lucinda. Some of us are more chatty than others. All right, this is really awesome. Late Victorian, early 20th century, gold-filled and paste crescent moon brooch. In really, really nice condition. All right. It is 2 inches by 3/4 inch. It's 5 grams. And that lovely is only $43. SB 43. Heart Candy. Hello, Heart Candy, and welcome in. Alameda is the first Sunday of every month. So it was actually just this last Sunday, and I did not go. So $43 on this beautiful gold-filled paste crescent moon brooch. And I already know if this doesn't sell, I know where it's going. This one is going on the next brooch hat. All right, that one's going down. Down she goes. Derek talks especially a lot after a snipe. Right? Funny. Another great fire agate. This one has a beautiful purple flash in the center. I don't know if I can get the light angles to play right here. Sometimes the sun's what we need. But sterling silver, nice heavy pendant. Look at how well made that is. And it does have nice color play. I don't know if we can get it to bring out some of its character here. No, that light's just going to blow it out. But take my word for it. How's that little purple center? Yeah, it's got a nice purple center. And it's got a nice complement around it as well. Just need the right lighting. Starting bid on that one is $85. Yeah, I like the clout, the puffiness of that, of fire agate, how they get that individual little puffy light centers. That one's definitely being a little bit shy today, though. All right, I don't see any action on that. You know, why not just, because it's being so shy, I'm going to drop that. I'm not just going to drop it. I'm going to reverse that. Reverso Priso, $58 on that one. Got to get it out in the sun and really take a good look at it. Playing with that light. Yeah, Uno reverse card, Derek, right? Carrie Ramsey says, all right, I'm in, Doug. All right, Carrie, I see at 58. Let's count that one down and sell that one to Carrie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Carrie. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with that one. And if not, hey, your satisfaction is guaranteed. So there you go. I should have tried that with the torque. Yeah, I think that would actually be a good, that would be a good combo there. Well, this one was part of last week's preview and didn't make it around to the show. So here we go. Oh, wow, that is a substantial, that is a heavy piece. Really, only 13 grams? Feels so much heavier than that. I feel like I need to double check that. Check out the speckled art glass pendant here. Really, really cool piece of glass. Reminds me of some of the old marbles that I used to come across. Right, 21 grams. Okay. Well, that makes sense. 21 grams total on that one. Yeah, it's glass. It is glass, yep. And let's see. Here are the details on this. These are the details on the pendant. The pendant weighs 13.3 grams. That's 1.75 inches by 1 inch. The necklace, the chain, is 17 inches. It weighs 8 grams. And together they are $58. I had separate prices on those as well, because I thought someone might want to buy one or the other separate. The chain is a nice, heavy link chain. Let's just get that in. Starting bid is 58. The chain's a nice, nice heavy link. Like, it has that kind of buttery feel to it, and the pendant is really substantial. And it has this nice, the little snake clasp on there, which I really like this design. Like that bracelet from earlier. I find it to be a very simple, practical, highly functional design. Derek says, love those clasps. Yeah. Me too, Derek. And I don't see anybody hopping on that at $58. If somebody was interested in just the pendant or just the chain, these were the prices I had independently. The chain's $32. The pendant is $39. So just throwing that out there. Sometimes I get those requests, but together they're $58. So a substantial little savings there if you buy them together. And thanks for checking those out. I like the speckled glass. One of those from me before. Yeah, I thought so, Derek. Yeah, I don't know if it was the same. It may have been the same. It may have been the same chain. That same buttery kind of, you know, heavy link on it. All right, this Art Deco silver and jade bracelet. Got this one at Dianza, and red glass foil pen. Oh, nice. Nice, Derek. This one came from Dianza, and I was super stoked to find it. One of the things that struck me initially was the condition. You know, for a 1920, 1930 era piece, the condition of the stones is just exceptional. And that's because they're jade. Jade is extremely hard, extremely resilient. Hi, what's up, Nut? So it can actually take a lot. It can take a lot of abuse, basically, and show very little wear. So this one, it's a size 6 1/4 on the cone. It is pretty small. Yay, you are still on. I am, Tanya. Yeah, just kind of working the way through the day here. Loki, this one is either Loki or I think this one's actually Nut. I have 2 black cats, Gina, Loki and Nut. Yep, this one's Nut. Loki usually has some little goops on the eyes. Yeah, it is silver, it's jade, it's a 6 1/4 on the cone, so. Carrie, I have 5 cats. Yeah. It weighs 27 grams. It is marked silver on the clasp here. And again, the condition for this, you know, being 100 years old, is exceptional. The links are all really well preserved. The jade, look at the edges, look at the table of that. Just excellent, excellent condition. And that one is $245. Again, it's a 6 1/4 on the cone, and it does have that safety chain, and the links are just basically in mint condition. For what this is, it really can't get any better. And the stones do test as jadeite. They're unscratchable with the stainless steel blade. Like you can literally get digging in there and it's like armor. And even all the little prongs on here, sometimes there's a broken prong. There's some prongs that have been tweaked. Really, all in all, it's just an amazingly good condition. I wish it was my size so I could actually wear it and show just how nice it is. All right, I don't see any action on that one. Going down. Christmas shopping, yeah. Hey, 'tis the season. Get that Christmas shopping going. All right, this one is a pretty sweet ring, a pretty sweet stone on this. Got some stoners in here today. What do you guys think? I think this is some kind of Jasper. But maybe some of you others out there have a little bit better idea or a little bit more specific idea of what that stone is. It's a size 5. It's 8.4 grams. Nice button look on that. And that one's 30 bucks. $30 on that one. It's a beauty. Mama Chola says Jasper. Well, there we go. Jasper, one more vote for Jasper. Jasper confirmed the rain has let up again. Woo! Did I get that one? I did not. There we go. In the chat, $30 on that beauty. Again, size 5. Nice button look on that. Let's get the underside. Nice heavy construction. Right. I thought that's what you meant by Horus was Jasper. All right, nobody in at $30. Darn. How about this? How about 25? We got to get the... I don't know how many of you have heard this term. We got to get the skunk off the pole. Get the skunk off the pole here. $25. Anybody for the sterling silver Jasper button ring? Literally, it looks like a button. $51 and $51. Heart Candy's in at 24. Heart Candy, you got it. I like the way you roll, Heart Candy. Sold to Heart Candy at 24. Congratulations, Heart Candy. It's a done deal. Oh, I got a little pile of passes that I'm going to bring back around too. Maybe we'll just get a little crazy with those. Congrats, Candy of the Heart. The skunk is off the pole. Yes. Thank you, Heart Candy, for getting the skunk off the pole. Reverse auction, right? We do that here sometimes. Oh, dang. Super stoked to find this one. Sterling silver. Gorgeous chrysoprase. It is a size 7 on the cone, but look at that profile. It's pretty round. On my boxy 7, Derek, I'm not going to do that, but maybe I'll spray a little in yours for you, Derek. I love the design on this. I love the fact that it's obviously a handcrafted piece. All that cut silver work in there. Really cool. Size 7, 2 1/8 inch across, so kind of narrow, a little more round profile. Obviously, it could be tweaked if so desired. 2 inches down with about a 1/4 inch gap. That lovely is $75. Yeah, Derek. Chrysoprase. Yep. Green agate. And again, a 7. I wear a 7. It'll fit, but, you know, it's a little tall. Like the ends hang a bit. Typically, I'd like my 7 to be a little boxier, so it's flat. But it does fit fine, so. Yeah, call it what you want, Mama Chola. I'm from the school of Art Deco jewelry where there was no such thing. It was all chrysoprase. But yeah, 75 on that lovely little Pepe Le Pew, right, Gina? Funny. And I'm not dropping the price on that one. That's just, it's gorgeous. It's worth every cent. And then some. Howdy, neighbors. All right, very cool. This artist just has a great aesthetic, a great hand, a really nice craft. The Bank of Frank is closed today. Hey, Frank is showing great restraint. That is just something that, you know, in life and in this business, it's something you just got to do. Right, this artist, Willie S., clearly has a great eye for design, a really good talent for fabrication. I was told that this artist is also known for sculpture and portrait. I don't know. I'm not familiar. I've seen one other jewelry piece by this guy or this gal, Willie S., and it was pretty exceptional. same level of quality and fabrication and eye for design. This one is 10 grams. It's 1 7/8 inch, so just under 2 inches tall. 1 1/8 inch. It's missing an eye. Mama Chola, that's clearly part of the design. You have similar taste, Mama Chola. Well, in my opinion, that's part of the design. It is missing an eye. If you have another stone you'd like to plug into that, feel free to. This lovely is only $120. You know, you never know about said information, but I was told this artist pieces are typically about $350. Like, oh, well, I believe it. I can see it even being far beyond that. A loose diamond would fit in there nicely. Yeah, Derek, I probably have a couple actually that I could put in there. So there you go, 120 on that one. If somebody's interested, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, friends. Thank you, Lucinda. That is the price on that lovely. Willie S., 1987. Willie had a good thing going in 1987 and made some great jewelry, or at least one great piece of jewelry. All right, that one's going down also. Mentioned that you didn't like the ego of the video creator, and I agree. I don't know what you guys are talking about there. You don't like my ego? Ah, darn it. That's happened before. Okay. Early Tasco ring. This one, darn. This one actually fits really nice. Dig the design on that. $1987 was the year I started high school. Just see. Yeah, I guess that's when I started too. Funny. All right, old Tasco. This is a size 7.5. Really cool design. We're not talking about you, Mama Chola. Derek, which video was it? Well, if you're talking about somebody else here, then go somewhere else to talk about it. Especially if you're talking some crap. Because that's just not welcome. From the minds and the channel. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to get involved with that one. But there you go. Sterling Tasco. There's the eagle. 3 it looks like in there. And the maker's mark as well. Not familiar with this maker, but doesn't really matter. Great design on that. Size 7.5, 8 grams, and that one's $43. Sorry, Doug. No need to be sorry, Derek. There's nothing wrong with having opinions and things to say. Just sometimes there's a different time and place that are better for it. And yeah, the last thing that I want to do is start getting something stirred up in my chat about someone else's drama. So there you go. Starting bid of 43 on that. And dang, I do like that a lot. I could actually sport that one. Nice, cool design. My opinion is that hot dogs and hot dog buns should be sold in the same amounts per package. Happy Ducky, you've realized something about the world. Some things are done like this intentionally. The hot dog market's rigged. All right, $43 is a great price on that. We need to take a stand, right? Someone needs to make a 6 hot dog pack or an 8 bun hot dog package, bun package. I vote 8, right? All right, so the $43 is a great price on that. I'm gonna drop it a little bit though. I did get a pretty good price, and the Mexican silver market doesn't demand the prices it used to. I remember when, dang, 85, 125 would have been a quick sale price on something like this, just because it was early Tasco. So there you go. I'm dropping that one to 35. If you like it, hop on it. Great, actually a great deal for a reseller. So even sizable if so desired. Now I'm hungry and I'm fresh out of hot dogs. All right, if it's not landing, it's not landing. This one's not landing, so it's going down. But I'm gonna change the price on the bag just in case somebody's watching the playback, or I need a reminder later that the price was indeed dropped. Hi, Jen B, are you being creative today? Ah. All right, Max Niger. Pieces are increasingly hard to find, and they're becoming more and more well-known. But fortunately, here in the Bay Area, I do still come across pieces like this once in a while. Basically in mint condition. Nice Egyptian, revival, African vibe. Jen, yep, been in the studio since 6. Kiddo got up at 5 today. Oh, dang, Jen. So really in excellent condition. Original filigree clasp on this. Very era appropriate, gold filled on this one. It is 20.5 inches long. It's 34 grams. And this lovely is $56. $56. I'm distracted because the yelling at the computer. The room has increased in decibel level. Tama, that sounds like my old office situation. I still have the same computer, but I don't have any frustration towards it any longer. I just understand that it's old and slow. All right, $56 on the Niger necklace. Oh, going down. That one's going down. Oh, getting pretty close to the end of the boxes here. All right. Ah, okay, more Mexican silver. I'm always gonna use this MacBook. Ah. Well, depending on the age of the MacBook, then yeah, my iMac can be pretty frustrating at times. Okay, Mexican silver, Metallus Casados. Geez, was that? I don't remember it having that little chunk. I don't remember that being there before. Maybe I just missed that. Beautiful sterling silver, brass, and malachite or azurite and lapis inlay, or lazulite. Crushed up mosaic inlay, really nice condition. The one thing about these pieces is that really it's got to fit for it to fit. If you start trying to tweak them or push them around at all, they're just not gonna work out. So it is a 6.75 on the cone. Here are the details. It's a 6.75 on the cone. The internal diameter is 2 1/4. So 2 1/4 inches right here by 1 7/8 inch, and the gap is 1 inch. That's kind of the more important measurement on this. The gap is 1 inch. So you got to be able to work with the 1 inch gap comfortably, which I can't. Well, I guess I can. I can get it on, but I can't move it around. But I can't get that. If you know the trick to the cuffs, you got to stick that between your two bones in your arm and roll bracelet across to get that to actually fit. But I can get that. So the 1 inch gap, if that works for you, if you're a 6.75 and you got a little bit of a blocky wrist profile, then that one's for you. The starting bid on this one's only $85. I got a pretty darn good price on it, and I'm gonna offer it for a great price. So if it fits, it works, and you like it, hop on it. 45 people in the house, 53 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. 50 people in the house, 53 thumbs up. My devices are confused today. We don't know who's who. Yeah, this is really, really freaking fantastic. It is freaking fabulous. And yeah, it's only 85 bucks. It is sterling silver. It's marked Metallus Casados inside, which a lot of those pieces were by Castillo, but a lot of them weren't. And this one, I just can't make out the mark well enough to actually determine who made it. So there you go, $85 on that, lovely. Down it goes. Couple more. Looks like we got about 4 or 5 more bags here. Oh, sweet sterling silver Mariner link chain. This one, almost perfect for what I was looking for. Just needed about 7 more inches on it. This one is 17.5 inches. It's 9 grams. And great little Mariner link. Dig that. Nice easy clasp on there. It is 9 grams, 17.5 inches, and that one is 35 bucks. 35, yes, not 45. Just get that on the bust so you can kind of see how that sizes up here. There you go, nice little Mariner link. All right, I don't see any action on that. That one's not landing. Let's throw that in the bag, put it down, bring the next thing around. Oh, another nice Franco chain. I like this variation in the box type chain. I have a really nice one of these actually that I've worn my green amber pendant on for a while. And now I'm looking to upgrade that because I just need something a little bit more substantial. But this one, nice Franco chain, 29 inches on that. So nice long one. And 8 grams. And that one is $48. 48 on the Franco. Really nice link. Has that smooth velvety feel. Hydrate, please, Doug. All right, Lucinda. Well, all I have is coffee right now, but I can wet my whistle with that. Nancy, I see you in at 48. Thank you, Nancy. And if nobody else comes back pretty quick at 50, we're going to call that one sold to Nancy at 48. Boom. Congratulations, Nancy, and thank you. I hope that works well for you. I'm sure you have a pendant or two that'll... All right, little lag out there. Oh. Well... kind of interesting. This was the first piece that I bought. in all of this, 3 or 40, right? I believe that, Nancy. This was actually the first piece I bought out of all of these, and it's the last one that I had prepped for today. So beautiful silpata, sterling silver, and mother of pearl bracelet. This one actually, when I got it, had a considerable amount of probably soap and maybe even a little bit of hard water staining on the mother of pearl. And so I actually had to go in and scrub it and use a little bit of baking soda actually to get it to get it to polish up nicely. So it is a size 7 3/4, a 7.75. So nice big bracelet. It has this nice big toggle on it. It is silpata, sterling silver, 35 grams on that one, and $57. $57 on that lovely. And a nice, really nice design on that. Great light play with that mother of pearl. Let's see, 7.75. Man, I can definitely get that one on. Probably by myself even. Yeah, there we go. Works pretty nice with the long sleeve, if I do say so myself. All right. I don't see any action on that one. No action on the silpata at 57. Trying to get bracelets by yourself, right, Mama Chola? It's a thing. That's where toggle clasps are pretty nice. All right. No action on that at 57, dropping that one to 50. Taking the price of shipping off. If somebody likes it, and you gotta have it, $50 is the new price. Yeah, Lucinda, sometimes if the piece, if I can use vinegar on a piece, I'll use vinegar, but anything with calcium carbonate will get eaten away by the vinegar. So vinegar on this would have just made all that mother of pearl all dull. Hello, Leslie. Welcome in, Leslie Black Dog Vintage. Hope you're doing well today. Alrighty, that one's going down. Down with the silpata. Yeah, Leslie has a show coming up later on today. Right, Leslie? You have your regular show going today at 3 o'clock Pacific time, so 6 o'clock Eastern. Well, that wraps it up for the pieces that I had prepped ahead of time. I do have quite a few here in the pass pile. Let's see if anything is of high interest that we want to bring back around. Anybody that is watching the playback, anything we want to drop here. Anybody who's watching the playback, if you see items that were passed on earlier and you're interested, please do let me know. Feel free to reach out. All right, let's just see, maybe that. Feel free to reach out and let me know if you're interested and the items are still available, then I'll return your inquiry with a message and an invoice. So just a couple of the pieces that got passed on here, I'll bring them back around. This sterling silver size 8 to 8.5 or 8 1/4. It's an 8 on the mandrel, but it's a little bit out of round. Nice shadow box ring Very well made. Turquoise. It is a size 8 to 8 1/4. It's 7 grams. And that one is $57. 57 on that one. Elizabeth K's on. That's what I thought. Yeah, I don't have the auto raid set up, but you know that takes so long for it to actually push people over there. Time to move about. Have a blessed day. All right, Lucinda. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, the Eugene Bertoli Wheatberry brooch, designed for a Napier. It is sterling silver. A little bit more of the rare variation on this one, and this one's $100. So there you go. Those are the details. 19 grams, 3 by 3.25, and the price, $100. Hello, Karen. Welcome in, Karen. Just talking about you earlier, Karen. I dug down a couple pieces. Dug them down and sold them. Okay, the fire agate. Yeah, I do too, Happy Ducky. A couple of these I don't mind. There's like slam dunks in the light box. So your resellers out there with light boxes and that are used to listing know exactly what I'm saying. All right, this little gorgeous fire agate. Not so shy on this one. $35 on that. Smoking good deal. It is 4.6 grams, 1 1/8 inch by 3/4 inch. $35. Oh, these, great deal on these. Kind of surprised they didn't sell. Nice sterling silver bold hoop earrings. Kind of a Deco retro vibe to them. Nice patina on them. They are 7 grams, 1 1/8 inch, and those are $28. So there you go. 7 grams, 1 1/8 inch, $28 on those. Oh, 30-inch box chain. Nice, impressive box chain. It's a 2mm box, so a little bit bigger. If you look at that, a little bit bigger, a little bit bolder than your standard 1.5 or 1mm box chain. And this one is 30 inches long. It weighs 9 grams. It's a 2mm box on those links, and that one's $40. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that little bit more substantial sized link on that. And this ring, silver with a gold gilt. Synthetic stones on there, ruby, emerald, and these little clear paste crystals. It is a size 10.5, 11.8 grams. And dang, I'm dropping the price on that one to $50. $50 on that one, if that works for you. If it doesn't sell, I might clean it up a little bit, polish it, because I know how it's gonna pop. But literally, I brought it here, offering it in as found condition. It is sterling silver with the Vermeil top. And look at all that fabrication in there. Cool piece. Very cool. It is very cool, right? I agree, Leslie, Nancy. And let me just get the price change on that bag official. All right, one more piece. Yeah, one more piece here. Oh, two more. I feel like this one, someone might be into this. Sterling silver and quartz. It is a size 5. Great presence on this ring, though. Sterling silver, faceted quartz. Size 5, 7 grams, and $30 on that one. Nah, we're gonna drop that. We're dropping that one to $23. $23 on that. If you gotta have it, hop on it. That'll be the new price. No numbers today. I do kind of like having the number system. So look for that coming back next week. List of items with numbers and prices. Man, at the end for invoicing, that is such a big help. Okay, that does it. I think that pretty well wraps it up. Oh, we could try sterling silver and amethyst. I could drop the price on these a little bit. These sweet sterling silver and amethyst earrings. Those, I had $43 on that. You know the drill. Reverso Priso. 34 on those. That's the new price. They are 8.5 grams, 1.75 inches on the drop, 1/2 of an inch wide, and they're $34 now. So there you go. That's the new price. Get that. Whoa. Did you guys hear that? Tell me, love the list. Yeah, I like the list myself too. Just for my own personal reference, I dig it. Terry, welcome in, Terry. I hope you're doing well, Terry Cover. Good to see you. All right, that does wrap it up here. I've run through the stuff I had prepped. You know the drill. I've got dozens more items that didn't get prepped. I have hundreds of items that are available for sale. Probably hundreds that haven't been prepped yet. So a 30-inch box chain for 40. Nancy, I gotcha. 30-inch box chain, 40. Nancy, sold. All right, you got that sold to Nancy, 40. Thank you, Nancy. That one is going into the tub and into your box. And yeah, that concludes the items that I had prepped for today. I do have a couple gold rings that are going back in my box. I do have invoices today, Francis. Yes, I'm gonna send invoices today, and I hope to get all of my shipping out tomorrow. So the sooner you guys pay, the sooner I'll get everything processed and done. And then who knows, if time, weather, so on permit, then more pop-ups coming up later. So it'd be okay if I linked my friend's channel. She is just starting live sales, and I want to spread the love for new people. Happy Ducky. Typically, I'm fine with just dropping channels. If an admin, let us know the channel's name, and one of the admins can find the channel and drop a link. Otherwise, you can't just drop links in the channel. But typically, yeah, I'm fine with sharing people's channels, just with the disclosure that, hey, if we share a channel in this chat and you go over there, know that that's a completely separate place. And you might like it, you might not. And just know that you're going there on your own. Yeah. So simple, short disclaimer there. I do have a couple other pieces that are going to be coming around next week or before, super rare Mexican silver piece here. Many of you might be familiar with Walter Lampel and enamel heart charms. Well, Walter Lampel was also a jeweler, and for a very short stint had a couple pieces that were Mexican silver. This is one of those. It is signed Lampel, and it's the first Walter Lampel Mexican silver piece I've had, but pretty exceptional. Be doing a little bit more research on that, and that'll probably be coming around next week. So, little teaser there. Oh yeah, gold. I had some gold rings here that I'm going to be putting back in my safe, so I figured why not, while there's still a couple people here, why not just show them? And if you're into these, cool. If not, I'll throw them back in the safe and they'll go back into inventory. But while they're out, why not? Why not bring them here and show them? This one is 10 karat, blue topaz, and garnet. Francis, when you're actually open and running, yeah, send me an email and I can help you with that. You can actually just have a link, a command. So yeah, this one is 10 karat, blue topaz, and garnet. Let's see, it's a size 5, it's 6 grams. And this one is, let's see, what did I pay for that? That one's 300. 300 for that one. It is a size 5, which feels a little bit more like a 6, honestly. It's got a lot of extra room up in there, so that's the price on that one. 300, and down she goes. This one, a nice double pearl ring. Carla, the stones are a blue topaz and garnets. So, and welcome in, Carla. I hope you're doing well. This one's great. 2 pearl. I believe this one's 10 karat as well. I don't have any information on that bag. Coming in about a 7. Just trying to get wrapped up here. But I just keep bringing stuff out. 7.5. Yeah, 7 3/4, right in that range. 10 karat and 2 pearls. Let's see the weight on this one. .6 grams. Everybody have a blessed day. Be happy, be kind, grateful. All right, Mama Chola, thank you for being here. Hope you have a great day as well. Check your emails. I did send you a message recently, and good to see you. Glad to know you're okay. This one, call me crazy, 185 on this one. 185. I'm hoping those pearls are heavy, because that's a 3.8 gram ring. And again, on the mandrel, about a 7.5. Yeah. Yeah, 7.5, 7 3/4. And that one is gonna go into the safe. Yeah, Buka's here. And, oh, one more. Dang, I don't have the specs on this one. This one's like $1,000, so I probably shouldn't just toss it up here. But oh, God. Look at that hunker. If you're interested in that one, let me know and I can give you the specifics on that. If I remember right, it's like a 3/4 of a carat. This one's pretty awesome. 10 karat gold. 10 karat in aqua. Let's see, a spot on this one on the 28th was 169. Wow. All right, this one is 10 karat and aqua. Really great stone on that one. And I did pull the stone out of this one to weigh it because I considered scrapping this one. But we'll see. It's hanging out for now. Size on this one is a 5.75. And I had 285 on this, but I could do 230 on it. 230. I'm going to list it in my store for 285. Draft Horse Diva, I have 950 on the diamond one. Yeah. So 230 on the aqua and 10 karat. Oh my goodness. That stone is just so clean. Yeah, Draft Horse Diva, this one is listed in my shops. So if you want the specifics on that, oh my goodness. Nice, Carla. Yeah, nothing like having a good aqua. Yeah, that is just holy moly. Yeah, I've had this for so long I don't remember the specifics on it. It is pretty small. I do remember that much. It's a 4 1/4. So, and I can tell on my finger it's pretty small. But man, it is gorgeous. Holy moly. Woo. Funny how those pieces, man, you forget about them, bring them back out and go, wow. Bang. Okay, 2 more. This one very Victorian in style, but a little bit more modern in fabrication. Nancy, the diamond one, I think that one's 18, if I remember right. Let's see if I can loop it. See if my loop can actually tell the story here. Yeah, I can't. I don't see my loop. I think I buried it under all these. Ah, here we go. Yeah, thank you, Draft Horse Diva. I think in the description, typically my default settings, my eBay shop and my Ruby Lane shop should be in the description for this live. So if you just go click on the description, you can go in and check my shops. All right. Rose garland. All right, it's a rose garland piece. See those once in a while. No mark indicator there, so. And I do not remember 14, 18. For some reason I was thinking 18, but I could be wrong on that one. Draft Horse Diva, that's original Art Deco. Yeah, 1915 to 1920 on that one. Early Art Deco. It's Edwardian in that transition period. 3.4 grams on that. This one is 14 karat. Very Victorian in style. Yes, it's a mine cut. It is a mine cut Draft Horse Diva. You can see that. I think you can see kind of the box profile in on the setting. All right, I see a Draft Horse Diva. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get it, Draft Horse Diva. Sold to you at $9.50. Thank you and congratulations. Well, I'm glad that I didn't just throw those back in the safe. Oh, let's make it official. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva, and congratulations. All right, this one, yellow gold. This one's coming in more at a 5, like a 5.5. Gorgeous green turquoise in the center, surrounded by those nice big half pearls in a great ornate setting. It is 3.4 grams. And I can do $3.50 on this one. So if somebody's interested in that, $3.50 is the price. I have a Canis Koru labradorite ring bag that's in. Let me just get that. Into that pile. Thank you, Rhonda. Okay, one more. Last one. Size 5. Aquamarine and quartz. Oh, I just lost some of my lighting here. Tim, I think it's... Yeah, everybody's busy. All the animals are very antsy today because it's raining outside. They're all stuck inside. So, well, just gonna have to live without that for the remainder here. This one, size 5, aqua. Oh, it's aquamarine and quartz. Okay. Aquamarine in the center with these little quartz stones on the outside. It is 1.8 grams. It's 10 karat, and the price on that one is $175. $175 on that beauty. Blessed with some pretty beautiful aquas in here. Nice saturation on that one. That's one of those, I've bought quite a few aquas like this as topaz because they just come across as blue topaz. All right, that one's going into the safe pile. I think that does wrap it up here. Oh, did I have two pearl rings? Oh, looks like maybe I have two pearl rings. Oh, one more. I knew there was something else. I got that. Nice, Sandra. Sandra, it looks like, I don't know if you've checked your tracking lately, but it looks like your packages are in your country. Ooh-wee. Look at this one. The cluster of sapphires on this is incredible. I wish I had my light here because this one really pops quite nicely. Wow. It is 14 karat. Gorgeous cluster of sapphires there. I know in my shop I've got to have 650, 700 on this one. 2.7 grams. I'm expecting today our system won't recognize, but I found it. Nice. Nice, Sandra. Yeah, I'd say the best thing to do with those tracking numbers is go straight into USPS and try to track them that way. Otherwise, the indicia system can be a little bit convoluted at times. 2.8 grams on this. Well, I know I have 650, 700 on this. I can sell this for 400 if somebody's interested. Then I've had it for a while. I bought it when gold was way down, so I'm pretty safe price wise on this one. And if you like it, that'll be the price here only. So if you go onto my shop later and you see it and you like it, come back here. Email me direct, because I can't honor that price in my shops. So just throwing that part out there. So yeah, Sandra, after our shipping experience, I was thinking about just ending that program, but I'm not so sure. Now that things have gone okay on the back side of it, I'm kind of thinking I might stay with it. Even though that the tracking information is so frustrating on the front end, I do like having the reliability of it, and I really appreciate having the coverage, liability wise. So I don't know, we'll see. Might continue with that service for a while, at least as long as I continue on eBay, because eBay's made some pretty substantial policy changes. I don't know if you caught that, Leslie, what they did with their promoted listings starting January 1st, but things are about to really get turned in a different direction. So just a little something there. All right, 33 people in the house still. Thank you for hanging out here, everybody. 58 thumbs up today. Great day. Leslie, we should get together and talk. I'm sure we have much of the same feelings. And I feel like this is the final straw, honestly. They've made it clear who their priorities are, who they prioritize. And when they were prioritizing buyers, I was cool with that. Now that they're prioritizing stockholders, peace out, y'all. That's just my short opinion of it. The rational part of me needs to do much more analysis and actually thinking about how to strategize for the future in eBay. So. All right, thank you, everybody. I'm now at the point where I'll just start rambling on. If Elizabeth K is on, I'd love to drop a link and send people over that direction. Let's just see here, subs. All right, looks like Elizabeth is on. So I'm not sure how long Elizabeth is going to be on, but please go over, drop into Elizabeth K and say hello. Darn, I was going to do one more giveaway, but I'm cooked. I'm done. I'll start with 2 on the next one. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Here is Elizabeth K's link. For those of you who see that as a clickable link, awesome. Go click on that and say hello to Elizabeth K. And go over to Leslie's Black Dog Vintage later on today at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Check out what Leslie has to offer. Always great jewelry, some nice handmade pieces as well, and always great prices too. So thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and peace.